semantic layer. The funny thing about this, our AI spaces, we borrow a lot, right? Just give me 1 minute to do a bit of digression. You see, many of the things that we call terminologies in data science is not even owned by data science. It's owned by more pure fields. Linear regression that data scientists are shouting up and down is not your own. What else again? Time series is not your own. All right, statistics is not your own. You understand? So when you come into terms with that, you get to understand that there has to be some pure level of groundwork first before you start introducing AI. So by the time AI is coming in, AI has something fundamental to work with. I was speaking to individuals and professionals at Hays Holding some few days back, and I was telling them that the concept of AI should not be usually taught as AI when it comes to bringing AI to meet with users. It should be always be thought of as intelligent assistants. When you project it that way, they have more conceptual understanding of what the offerings is going to be, because they can readily start expecting magic very quickly. They can start expecting it. But if you're clear from day one, it's good. So 0 to 3 months, you're prototyping, you've prototyped. So nobody should be expecting money to start flowing in billions, right? As a matter of fact, Anthropic was doing free work for the whole world for years, free work, trying to build the most secure model for people that don't even care about it. Until they now realize that, while we are doing AI science, Sam Altman and his people are building AI engineering products for people, bringing product to meet AI, to meet accountant, to meet chef, to meet zoologist, to meet everybody wherever they are. And then you can see that we have Cloud Code. Every day, go to Twitter, there's always news. Anthropic are shipping something, right? So you get on 0 to 3 months, don't expect anything. 6 to 9 months, do not expect anything, but start seeing progress internally. Simulate what would it be like if customers were using this? What are the expectations? And then you start doing your A/B testing for the users, right? We have this, we have this. This is AI powered. This is traditional, and see how they switch to using this, or how they quickly drop off and come back to using this, right? Then you start tracking the expectations from returns. Then when you get to 1 whole year, you can then start seeding your AI product in the face of the customers and start pushing for core adoption. So as at that time, you start seeing trickles from what is coming back, because from your 0 month to your 9 months, you have done a clear comparative analysis of what the cost actually is to build, and actually what the cost actually will be if you do the deduction from revenue as it will be, right? So by the time you get to your full 1 year mark, you should start seeing trickles, not billions of dollars like people always expect, trickles coming in from your expectations. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Sam. So before we take yes, so I'd like our audience to ask questions, but before we do that, just quickly, are we collectively overpromising what AI can deliver, given that a lot of organizations still struggle with basic data quality?
Definitely, yes. We are promising, and we need to, because I mean the IPOs will not come by themselves. Yes, they would not come by themselves. I think they have to. It's an American culture thing. I won't say they lie, but I mean, if Wall Street says that I'm going to value, when you tell me that you are going to be on every Microsoft Word installation and everybody's going to be using this tool, then I don't know how many people are using Copilot now with Word, or using Cloud Code or Cloud Cowork with Microsoft Word, but the overpromising is definitely going to happen because it's a money thing. It's a Wall Street thing. Put it in context, and I like to talk about numbers because it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
OpenAI has projected that they will lose 140 billion by 2030. 140 billion, yeah, around that. For now, that is what they projected. And the stakeholders are fine with that. Shareholders are fine with that, because they know that to win in this game, you need to win long term. I mean, AWS is a perfect example of that. They lost for the first 5 years of operations. Now they have over 60 to 70% of the market. Everybody's trying to catch them. there's an arms race in the AI space. You need money, so you have to overpromise to get, some part of that. So that is going to happen, not something we can stop.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. So I'll open up to the audience very soon. But before we do that, do you have one, Sam, 1 to 5 words? Demtayo gave us like 50.
Okay, if there's anything I'm going to say, I would say use AI, right? Use AI to supercharge your workflow. If you don't, somebody else will, and they will kick you aside. Do more with it.
The future is domain experts and business experts. So either the business side, how will this thing help me as a business, and then they'll pay you to make it work, or you're a domain expert. So therefore, it's entirely, and therefore you enhance yourself using AI. You have to pick one. And I heard somebody talking about how health is tough, and you had better make yourself a health expert, because it is dying. It is dying. We speak about, I follow David. I don't know where he is, if he's still